Good morning. How we doing? My goodness, it's Monday again. Already. We've got a Scott, Ravenlord, hello, Norman, Abs Daddy Will, Loot Artist, welcome in. We've got Matt, we've got Butts, who else have we got? Did I say Riot? Hello again. I think we're good. I think I got it. We've got all those people and a dinosaur. We're going to work on our Troglodon and the little skink oracle that we started yesterday. We have to get the blue on all of the scales. We also have our frog looking very froggy. So we're going to get the blue on him and keep working him up. And then we have the little skinks that'll go on the frog chair. So yesterday we worked on frog chair. I need a break from that today. So we're going to work on the frogs. But yeah, it's coming along nicely. It's just, you guys know, it's a tough kit. There's a lot of stuff on it. So we're just going to hop around with frogs and lizards and dinosaurs and whatever we feel like working on. That's the plan. Oh, Mega, thank you so much. How are you today? Welcome on in. Wasted Mind, hello. You don't have to remind me it's Monday. Yeah, it's feeling Monday. But you know what? We're going to tackle these froggos and we're going to make it work. More frog chairs. We're going to hop around with frogs, yes. I'm going to start right in with our blue. I want to feel like we're making some progress. What are you guys up to today? What have we got, chat? On this Monday of Mondays, how we doing? What are we up to? I was having to research if I can get my COVID and flu booster in the same arm. Since I'm going to have the tattoo. I can. They have to be an inch apart. But I can get the shots in the same arm. In case anyone else was wondering. I've always done them in, like, separately. But you can, in fact, do that. I don't know that Loremaster will appreciate you tackling his tiny dinos. Well, they're gonna have to deal with it. Because it's happening. Today. Today. Alright, little lizards. I'm gonna start with our little dudes. I think my red grass palette sponge has finally given up the ghost. I'm sorry. Hopefully you can get a replacement. Can you just replace the sponge? Do they, I would assume they let you order that separately, but I don't actually know. Let's see, Bud says, have mine this afternoon. Reading up on Blood Bowl. Let's go. I still really want that vampire team. And I know I shouldn't, because there's no reason for me to pick it up. But, like, they're fun. Let's see, Omega says, I've managed to find the complete, Warhammer Heroes set over the weekend. I'm considering painting them. Nice find. I know that those have been tough. A few people in the Discord have been looking for some of them. Glad you're able to get the whole set. That's awesome. Might get a different sponge. Just not feeling it. Try a different one. I need to get a new one for my wet palette. I have the Masterson's one, but I have had it for forever, and it's probably time to get another one. Hey, Sea Dagger, this Sunday looks like Space Marines. Yeah, so they did have an article for the detachments today. We can take a look if you guys want. I haven't played my Space Marines, so I'm not going to be the most knowledgeable. But we can take a look if you'd like. There is also a new, I think it was Story Anniversary model. The Votan. If you guys want to look. I just want you all to know, chat. My son saw Nikki in chat and stopped crying. That's right. because we know what the first words were. All this training has paid off. This is collusion. Yep, it's we tried to tell you. That's right. She can teach me to paint booba. Oh, exactly. Well, I'm glad you're having a good day. Thank you for telling me. I appreciate it. I'm gonna grab my my reference here real quick. So I think it needs some more blue, actually. Yeah, they get more blue on their little arms. So let's do that. It's just that the red is between the scales. And their little hands. That's really nice. It's one of my local shops, so they should be able to get the set, but their GW rep isn't being super helpful. I'm crossing my fingers. They're only available in GameStop in Canada. They sold out immediately, but I found one store in the middle of nowhere that had forgotten to put their boxes on display. Oh my gosh, you really did luck out. That's awesome. I'm glad you found it. There you go, Canada friends. Just go to the middle of nowhere. Hope for box. Let's see, Norman says, the Tyranid Swarm is prime hilarity. They keep getting killed and getting up again endlessly. We played for 5 hours. Most models on the table by the 5th turn end. Jeez. Opponent killed a combined amount of 128 gaunts. I still had 2 units on the table at the end. Holy shit. How frustrating. That's nuts. Yeah, no, I can't imagine. I mean, I can. I used to play a lot of gaunts. Way back in, what, 6th? 7th? And yeah, they were kind of a pain. Sounds like, continue to be a pain. Explain says, how much I hear crap about GW reps. They're either all incompetent or GW systems are effed up. Maybe both. I feel like it's more the first at this point. From what I have heard from store peeps, unfortunately. I think there for a bit systems didn't help because they were going to the automated system, and I know that was a mess. But now that should all be handled. Ravenlord says all the local GameStop EB games near me were sold out the same day. Jeez. Let's see. Mind you, I had a unit stuck in combat with a singular truck that got 6 wounds over the course of 3 turns of combat. So 6 combats. Healing 3 of those meanwhile. The Omega says, I drove all the way there on Saturday. I spent probably in gas what I saved on the shipping cost. But I also took advantage of the situation to go hang out with some friends who live a long way. That's good. That sounds like it worked out nicely then. Sorry, I want to make sure I get these little skinks right. Okay, still orange on the underside. Just want to match our existing army as close as I can here. So it just looks like the inside. Yep. Apparently they're going to have a restock. Oh, according to the clerk I talked to. Okay, well that's good. If you weren't able to pick it up first round. Maybe still a chance. I think that's always the tough part, is we just don't know if there's going to be like another wave of them or whatever. It's hard to know sometimes. Okay, and their little heads are actually blue. I thought they were red. But we do keep the red crest on the top there. So. The rest of this is blue though. Or it'll be 6 to 9 months till GW makes war. Yeah, it's hard to know if or when you get that restock. Hey, Seraphon, how are you? Good morning. We're back to work on our lizards and dinosaurs. What you up to? Talking about the Warhammer Heroes collection. If you guys want to look at the Space Marine stuff, though, we can. And the new Votan. I'm about to pin these bangs. I give up. I give up. Alright, little legs. Check legs. Same thing. All the way down, but the inside gets the orange. This little guy's not being on bases is tough. Alright. Skink 1. Next skink. Hey, Termican, welcome in. How are you today? We're working on some Seraphon. What you got going on? Regional hobby stores always have treasures you can't find in the big city stores. Yeah. I found some old, long out of print terrain there. Yes. I feel like there's always that one store where if you can't find something, it's worth the drive to go see. Saren says, doing good. Yay, lizards. I'm working on some squig hoppers today. That sounds so fun. Thanks for coming to hobby with us. I'm glad it's not the chair today. The frog chair. I can't do that. Lizards I can paint. Squig hoppers sound fun, though. Anyone else doing some hobby maybe later today after work and stuff? What do we got, chat? What's on the table? Yesterday, I kept working on the allllll, which I know Wasted might want to see. So I got the basing. There's Malgan is really close. He's going to get probably a final pass today and finish. There's that vine and the skeleton I'm going to get finished up today. Jane's R is kind of my last big project, but she's now on the base. She's ready to rock and roll. And then the Shadow Specters are going to get a final pass. I did a bit more highlighting on the guns, a little bit more on the cloth. Yeah, Scott. Elder. So they're all ready. So yeah, they'll be ready to roll here end of this week. I would like them done before Tattoo Day, but I don't know. Depends on how long Jane's R takes me. I'm more frustrated about the story anniversary model, mostly because GW's in flux this year, and I think the anniversary was missed. Hopefully the Warhammer Day one isn't an issue. Yeah, I would talk to the new store manager and see if you can get it worked out. If GW does the Marine pre-order this weekend, they're really trying to. I want the Knights Marines back to back. Yeah. Yeah. Hockey fans, this is a big deal. Columbus Blue Jackets head coach Mike Babcock resigned. I mean, anytime a coach is moving around, yeah, that's a big deal. Jane's art looks the same as she looks like when I got into the hobby 30 years ago. No, she's a new model. Yeah. Let me, she does have a spear. It's not connected right now. She got a update. Oh, when was this? When did she get her new model? It's been a little bit, but she's been updated. Badger, hello. How are ya? Welcome in. We are working on lizards and dinosaurs today, Badger. What you got going on? No, you're good. She's also, everything else over there is pretty much done. She is the one that needs a lot more work. So it's a little hard to see all the details and everything right now. She's in that weird middle stage. She's just some base coats and some washes at the moment, so that doesn't help either. Alright, forget it. I gotta do this, chat, I'm sorry. This is making me crazy. It's fine when I'm just like at the computer looking forward, but when I look down, these things are making me crazy. Okay, that's better. Lizardman's orange belly is really nice, thank you. If you like that color, that is Troll Slayer orange over white. Makes it a very nice, vibrant orange. We're gonna come back with some highlights a bit later, but it works out really nicely. How's that Fallout 4 action going? I'm assuming you mean oh no, that's Will. Sorry. Yeah, how is Fallout 4 going, Will? I'm about ready to forgive Todd. Oh no, we don't want that. We don't want that. Badger, have you been playing anything? Badger is editing, writing, painting will be tomorrow if I'm lucky. What you gonna be painting? What you got? What's on the Badger table? They're so pretty. Scott can't bring me down. I'm so glad, Wasteman. And they've been fun to work on. Getting another Malgan Ra was fun. Shadow Specter's fun. Maybe the Eldar get the glow up in 11th edition and then the Death Guards. So Eldar got like a partial one this last edition. So they got a new Avatar of Cain. They got Dark Reapers, a new Guardian kit. They got Malgan Ra that I just showed off. So they got like a partial one. We're hoping for more of it with the Codex, yeah. So they got a fair amount of stuff, but there's some more that they're missing. Hey, Big Boss, welcome in. How are you? I guess I mean I have to pay the rest of the commissions. Scott, get out of here. No, I've not been watching that lately. Do you use the color I got you? Not yet, C. Decker. I've got that for a very specific project I want to use. And with the with commissions, I haven't gotten to just yet. I've been, I'll be honest, the starter box challenge put me back quite a bit. Getting all those Emperor's Children was great that they're done, but it put me back a bit. Badger says, I wish I worked accidentally all weekend. Where's that peak adult clip? There we go. There There's the new avatar. That is Wasted Minds. They're on the left and mine on the right. So we got custom Eldar and my Bealtan. I think that clip just sums up our stream so well. Hoot, hello, how are you? We're working on more lizards. What you up to today? Trying to get this commission together. If I can get these boyos, and then obviously the Eldar are really close, I will feel in a much better spot. Loremaster, I didn't hear your sub. I'm so sorry. Welcome on in. Thank you for that sub. For 8 months of support. Let me get you a sticker for September. If you'd like to pick a food item, I pulled out some fun ones. I have a taco. I don't know why, but a guinea pig as a bell pepper. Got waffle fries, regular fries, or a hot dog. What would you like? Troglodon's looking so good. We're doing well. I'll show you everything here in just a moment. All in on Team Taco is all yours. Thank you so much. What you up to today? Master. Make sure I spell everything right. Oh, so dark. Thank you, thank you. I will add you. I actually started our collage last night, chat. Are you ready? Look at all of you. So I kind of filled up one sheet. I'm going to save the rest for a second sheet. But that's what we've got. Thank you so much. Our little September feast. There's so many stickers. So many. The other cute one I found was, look at this little cutie. Little llama cotton candy. Yeah, I tried to use all the smaller stickers so you guys would all fit, but now we're getting up to the bigger stickers. All right, here's our Troglodon. Here is our skink priest. He's kind of half done, so not as far along on him, but he's coming along. And then the reins to hold him on there. Then we were working on the frog chair yesterday. So our Starmaster, who's stuck. Here we go. So there is the chair with all of its details. And we have to start the frog today. So he'll go in here. We've got our little skinks for the sides. And then the warriors are, I went ahead and popped them off for their basing. But here they are. So I'm going to start some lava here this week on their bases. So yeah, we are cruising along here. Trying to kind of work on them all together here. Ah, thank you so much. I'm so glad. But it's been fun. I think the other fun part is pulling your chat, if you're not familiar. Here's the one I'm using for reference. See all the lava there on the base? We have to pull that over to his base, even though he's got some vines and stuff. But that'll be okay. We'll just make it look like just floating along with the vines. Hey, Night Judicator, welcome in. Some Age of Sigmar painting. We need a break from the 40k. I feel that. How are ya? But yeah, here's our Seraphon army we're working on. This is my second Starmaster to work on. My personal one is Hypnotoad. So here's mine that I need to finish. I need to finish his little feathers. And that's kind of it for mine. I'm not going super crazy with him, but that's what we got. It's, yeah, magically fire-resistant tree. Yeah. Obviously. But yeah, that's what I've got. They are kind of my focus army this week. I've got these and one more pretty Eldar to finish this week is my goal. So getting them all started. Thanks so much for coming by, Loremaster. I think you said, let me scroll back up, make sure I got it. Work on lore videos and stuff in a bit. Probably stream some Total War Warhammer this afternoon as well. How is Total War doing? I feel like I get updates here and there about them doing updates and things. How is that going? I'm garbage with the camera. I wish I could play the Total War games, but I'm so bad at getting that camera moved around. I can do like the overworld stuff, but if I ever have to do like a manual battle, I'm so bad at it. Thank you, Knight. Is there anything you're working on? What Sigmar you got on the table? So for Sigmar, I started with Skaven. I love Skaven. That's probably my first army that I put a lot of time into. I've got Slaanesh and now Seraphon because the new stuff was too much fun and I had to get it. And then for 40k, I've got Space Wolves, Eldar, Tyrannid, and now Emperor's Children. So those are the armies I've got. The Frog King apparently says I'm cooking less as Nurgle. Mikey, Chaotic Stupid, welcome in. How are you today? How we doing? We're working on some lizards and some dinosaurs. Trying to get them ready for some games. Let's see, doing good, thanks. My shark blanket sleeping bag came in. So comfy, it's pure serotonin. That's amazing. That sounds so cozy. Just in time. I'm ready for all the cozy here with fall coming up. Mikey says, my body is just done. I slept for nearly 10 hours and it doesn't feel like enough. Need one of those catch-up nights. I hope you can get some more rest here. Are you able to take it a little easier today or not so much? I'm still having a blast with Total War. We recently got new stuff for Tzeentch, Grand Cathay, and Kislev, which was neat. Really looking forward to getting back into Age of Sigmar. Been too busy to play for a good bit. Hopefully we can get all these back here soon. I still haven't built a list for my lizards. I need to figure out what I want to take and get painted. I really love all the new cavalry, so I kind of want to get a bit more of that and figure out how all that works. Alright, little lizard. Okay, well, if you guys want to check some Total War, go follow Lore Master of Sotek for me. If you've missed our raids over to Lore Master, make sure you go give a follow. More Warhammer content, some Total War. Make sure I read your message right. Streaming some Total War over there. Alright, here's our little dude. Let's get our Oracle over here. The Mankey says, I'm off today, so I'm probably spending the whole day in bed. I wasn't off today, I'd be working. The Argodon Riders are so cool, yeah. I got the character dude, and that was all that I got for now, just because we don't play as much Sigmar. But at some point, I'd like some more. Let's get off, take a shower now. I just got home from running around with the dog. We'll be back later. Sounds good, Lore Master. Thank you again for the support. Thanks for coming by. We'll see you later. Enjoy some Total War later. Jazzy, welcome in. How are you? We are back to work on lizards and dinosaurs today. Anything cool happening this week? What, I haven't told you enough about it? Did you know, chat? I get my tattoo on Wednesday. Scott wants you to suffer as he has suffered this week, as I keep telling him that my tattoo is coming up. I'm pretty excited. Every day. Oh, thank you for liking the Tyrannid photos last night. Thank you for sharing your Tyrannid photos. So cool to see. We love some Warhammer photos. Thank you for sharing them. They were sweet. Just a full cabinet. Full cabinet of bugs. Also, look at her. Look at them. Uh-oh, Jesse says, it was a painful meeting I got out of, and very little happened. Soon, we're almost there. Is something fun happening on Wednesday? Did you know, Butts, that I'm getting a tattoo? Did you know? I'm here to tell you that I'm getting my tattoo on Wednesday. Pretty stoked. I don't think any of you can tell, but I'm pretty stoked. I want to go get stabbed. Oh, you get a tattoo. I'm getting 2 wisdom teeth removed. We're both gonna hurt. I'm sorry, mine's a little bit more fun than wisdom teeth. I hope that you're all prepared. Got snacks and things you can have once they're out. I hope it goes well, Omega. And say, Nikki, what's happening on Wednesday? Did you know? It's pretty cool, I think. Scott, I don't know that Scott agrees with me, but I think it's pretty cool getting a tattoo. The full cabinet sorted mostly in chronological order. There you go. That's so cool. We've been selling a bunch of stuff that we're never going to get to, and that's opening up, like, room in our display shelves. I'm excited to get my armies kind of set up in there so you can see everything. My Seraphon aren't in there yet. My Nids are just kind of all over the place. Once I sell the Cruel Boys, that's a spot for my Eldar. Excited to do that later. Find a home for everything. It's cool, but I don't need to hear about it every day. Just wait till I have it, and then I get to show you every day. It's gonna be great. Why do any of you put up with me? Why do any of you put up with me? But says, Wisdom Teeth, I remember sitting on the couch playing video games, completely faded from pain meds. Good times. I hope to. I'm quite old to have the teeth removed. I wish I had done this 20 years ago. I hope that it goes well. I'm one of those weirdos that doesn't have them. So I've not had to do that. For which I'm very glad, because anything medical really freaks me out. So it worked out for me, but I hope that it goes well. Chat, anybody looking for a mini painter to store in your basement? She's pretty low maintenance. I know. I'll paint your armies. Show off my tattoo. Will paint for food. Because you paint nicely. Because you're fun to listen to. Because you're cute. Thank you. Thank you, thank you. I'm glad someone appreciates. Glad someone appreciates. Just says, no one ever said anything about wisdom teeth. So I don't know. No basement says wasted mind. Could you imagine how many Eldar we could paint? Imagine. It'd be so much Eldar. Alright. I think last up, we got Froggo. Froggo needs blue. Because you have the tallest eyes. Thank you, Norman. Thank you, I appreciate it. Not enough ladies in this hobby. It's so much needless gatekeeping. It is tiring some days. I'm not gonna lie. It is tiring. Mini Bets would be over the moon if there's a lady in the basement whose tattoos she could look at. And then we paint minis together. Play some D&D. Be great. Okay, Butts is the winner so far. I appreciate your optimism. I've seen all the stuff you've been working on. You can't hide all that from me. I know, I see all. The energy drink isn't working. I'm concerned. Uh-oh. I think rest. Yeah. I know I get that every now and then, where there's just that day where I plop on the couch and that's it. And my body's like, all right, we're catching up right now. You're not moving for a few hours. We're catching up. You don't have a choice anymore. How are you at threading needles? She's very into sewing. I can bring my sewing machine. We can project it up. Yeah, Butts is winning so far. I'm gonna go do projects with mini Butts. You're just so wholesome. Could you tell Will that, please? Could you? Will is out here acting like I am, just corrupting his child. You can tell Will that I'm very wholesome. Okay, I'm gonna get some silly putty to tack him onto a thingy holder. so we can keep painting his little back without me putting my finger in paint. You want us to lie to Will? Okay. Say less, fam, says Wasted Mind. Say less, fam. Imagine Nikki's at my painting table while I work from home. Work calls me like, who's that? That's the cool tattooed lady that paints my toys. I have the best job. Sometimes. Sometimes best job. Let's see. My time at this place is done. Job apps need to go out ASAP. Best of luck. You got this. The blue that we are using is Night Lord's blue. It's one of the darker blues I could find. We'll probably still shade it down a little bit, but it's a very nice blue to work with. I find it easier to work with than the Cantor blue, but I don't know if I have just a bad pot of that. Cantor's a little rough to work with. Says, my body does that too. Did the adult thing and went to bed early yesterday rather than painting, since I was falling asleep on the couch with my parents earlier. Couch naps are, I don't know what it is. There's something nice about it. I can't always nap in bed, but on the couch, I'll be out. Something magic about it. Make sure she eats 3 times a day and gets plenty of exercise. Other than that, Nikki provided entertainment in the form of miniatures or anime. Yeah, I still need my walkies. Otherwise, I think I'm good. We like to imagine you have the best job. It's an interesting one. Yeah, it's an interesting one. It's been a wild ride. I think figuring out what we want to do next is the tricky bit here. Goosedan, thank you so much for that sub for 55 months. All I always hate Unity. John Riccatello. That's right, we do. How are you today? Welcome, welcome. I know that I have a strawberry for you. So I'll show my collage again. There's little Goosedan. Thank you for the support. I appreciate it. What you up to today? The couch does just hit different. I don't know what it is. It's magical. It's magical. Nikki running a human-sized hamster wheel? I would, too. You know I would. Couch nap implies extra sleep time. True. Bed is standard. Couch is novelty. Oops. If she won't go to sleep, put her on the couch and run replays of Formula 1 races. Yep. Ninja Noise will put her out. Yep. Yep. Scott's got all the pro tips. Does this Nikki paint Infinity, though? Not usually. She would, though. She would. I wish I had liked Infinity more. Because they got cool models. She would. Cadis, what you up to today? And Spark Minis, welcome in. How we doing? We are working on lizards and frogs and dinosaurs today. We've got a little bit of everything. How we doing? The game is less than amazing, I'll agree there. The models are cool though. I have Ariadne stuff, but I'm trying to decide what to do with it. I may end up selling a bit. I may throw them in the Discord before I throw them on eBay, though, just in case. I don't know if I have anything that's... I don't think I have anything that's, like, harder to find, but I'll throw them in there just in case. Let's see. Happy Monday, working from home. Enjoy. I hope that it's a good Monday. Let's start our week off right here. Monday, so work, says Cadis. Hope work goes well for you as well. Same for me. We're just trying to, you know, get that bread. Get them frogs. My Middle Earth dice, ooh, from Baron of Dice are out for delivery today. I really like the ones that we've picked up from them. They are very nice dice. Only too late I learned how much I would have liked Guild Ball. It's a shame what happened with Guild Ball. It really is. Are you looking for anything, Guild Ball? I only ask because I have some. I picked up some. They're metal, but I do have some if you wanted some. Or if you're looking for some, let me know. Looks like I had one model to throw after Sadie nommed its sword into a circle. Oh no, I'm sorry. I was trying to get to a box last night, and our box of Infinity fell over. And I apparently missed something on the floor. But Sadie found it. Dang it. I usually need to purchase some older models. So you might have a couple. Okay, I'll take a look. First meeting of the day. Do you want to hear bad news or good news? Uh-oh. Uh-oh. I feel like start with good news. I never actually found the booth. Oh, at Adepticon. I wandered, gave up, came back upstairs. It was over by the tournaments. Unfortunately, there were so many people by that booth that it was kind of hard to get in and actually look at everything. The downside of success there. It was actually hard to kind of get in and look at everything. But yeah, I was over by the tournament side. Then you too could have been part of the problem with the game being too balanced. Such a weird response from Steamforge. It was weird how they decided to how to handle that. I think the game suffered from everyone's too special, everyone has completely different rules syndrome. Is Infinity Metal bite proof? Apparently not. Yeah, the sword has bite marks. Sadie out here testing. She's doing like the cartoons where they get like the gold piece and just go. Very very detailed Sadie review there. Look at this grumpy frog. I love him. Oh. Sadie went to town. That's the Infinity Sword there. Yeah, she had a nice little chew toy. Damn it. I feel bad. She should not have gotten into this, but you know, we've had her since what, spring? This is the first thing she's gotten into. Oh, Sadie butt. I'm a machinist. I can fix it. I can fix her. She went to town. That sword has seen better days. Yep. Oh well. I think the rest of the box should be okay. I just happened to miss that one when I was cleaning up. Unfortunately. We all said bad. Is the good news that you get a big raise? The bad news being that you have no idea how to live a rich person life? Ravenlord, I like your optimism. Can you be my boss, please? Like, I know that I am my own boss doing this full time, but like, can you be my boss? Alright, a little froggy headdress. And these are the kind of problems I want, right? Sign me up for Ravenlord's problems there. Sign me up. Let's see, what else is going on? Yeah, yesterday, that was really about it. I worked on those Eldar, so they're getting close. I'm still zooming through One Piece, so now I'm halfway through the arc where Scott and I kind of gave up last time. enjoying it, so I'll probably throw that on again tonight and keep working on stuff. Anyone else watching anything good? What do we got, chat? Eye color. What do we got? Little skinks have yellow eyes. We did green on the Carnosaur. Kind of feeling the green. Let's do green. That'll look better. Green against all this orange is going to look pretty striking. Well, the yellow, like they're glowing. I think either could work. I'm going to think on that. I think I do want the blue to come down over his eyes, too. Mousebait, hello! Oh, wait, the front page. Hold on. What's going on? Am I on the recommended thingy? How are you today? Antique, welcome in. How are you? We're working on Frog. Trying to decide eye color here as you come in. Let's see. Bad news, we're about to hit our line of credit, meaning fires everywhere. Good news, they said any guys are working, but I need you to be more aggressive. Nice. Let's see, just finished Heartstopper. It's so good and cute. I need to look that up. I think you've mentioned it. I need to look at it. Lurk and work, pop in and say hi. Hi, Deke. I hope work is going well. Thank you for the lurk. I appreciate it. Saren says, my wife and I are watching the entire Supernatural series right now. That'll keep you busy. A recommended Warhammer. Thanks, Twitch. I appreciate it. I do love that they do that. Live channels we think you'll like, and it's all things I've already followed. Yeah. Thanks, Twitch. What could have possibly made you think that I would like these? Other than, you know, I follow and am sub to most of them. What could possibly make you think that? More bullshit good news, right? That's just how it goes now, I feel like. With corporate stuff. Just how it goes. Maybe just the other. It could be. It's probably a, based on your recommendations. But I'll take it. Thank you, Mousebeat. How are you today? What you up to? Who summoned Deke by mentioning Guild Ball? Guild Ball! Yeah. We were talking Infinity, and that led us kind of to Guild Ball with metal models and stuff. I went through my follows and purged the ones that hadn't streamed in a year. Oh, there were some feels. It is tough going through some of that. It is tough. Bill, welcome in. How are you? Much dead, many well. Bill coming in to just throw salt on the wound. As Bill does. How are you today? Wait, I was waiting for Nikki. Jazzy, did I miss something? If I did, it's gone. I don't know what it was. AI really pulling out the stops to figure out Rex, right? Just nailing it. Nailing it. It's like the deep magics, that's right. I've been in this company for almost 7 years. I'm ready to get out of here. I feel like, I think the hard part, because I got out of corporate 5 years ago. Almost 5 years, chat. And it's just, there's no, like, reason to stay with a company. Like, get the time, put it on your resume. And then update that resume. And then, like, about a year and a half, start looking for the next one. Because you're not going to get the raise. So, hopping companies get you a better rate at the new place. And that's kind of what you have to do if you want to keep getting those pay raises. And that makes me sad. That makes me sad. Oh, but the heft. It feels so... It does, though. It do, though. The way they killed Guild Ball was more like a decapitation rather than a wound. Blaming the players. Yeah, it was rough. It was rough. The game was good. The company, less so. My goal to be a full-time hobby fitness coaching. That would be a cool way to do it. Would that be for the coaching? Would that be just certifications and things? Can definitely work on that while you get the little resume where you want it. Been in my job for 11 years now. Goodness. Yeah, nah. It's feel like the new thing if you want the pay raises is. I know yours is a little different, Ravenlord, but hopping around is kind of the way to go when. Which makes me sad. Loyalty's just not really a thing. I managed to pull off that if I ever go. Sorry, if I go to this other place, they're offering x-rays in the middle of COVID. I'm with my company for 11 years now. It's more like workplace Stockholm Syndrome now. I mean, yeah, obviously goals are a part of that. If you're not looking for the next pay raise or to move on to next position, then all set. But if you're wanting to, hopping around is the way to do it now. Fill out that resume. I don't have the hustle to work for self. It's tough. Yeah, like I said, this October will be 5 years for me, and it's a trip. I think it could be different if I was just doing commissions, but it with streaming has been interesting. I would say that if you ever wanted to try it, to save up and try it, but definitely do your research before you. Like, obviously I don't have kiddos or anything I have to support, so a little easier for me to give it a shot. Nasby says, I probably should get a new job, but to be honest, I can't be bothered. I hate change. It just depends on if you think you'd be happier somewhere else, too. Big Boss says, not a fan of interviews, so I'll be in my current school district for a while. Yep. You don't relate too much to the chain whale thing in God of War. They break the chains, it doesn't go anywhere. Bill says, I would not want to work for myself. My boss would be an asshole. There are those days where I'm like, I don't want to do the thing, but if I don't do the thing, I'll be in a lot of trouble. Let's see, local school district. I'd originally gonna go into that. No problem to get my cert, but they suck. That's the thing. Definitely not gonna be happy, even if the money were more. It's all finding that balance, you know. All right, little froggy's starting to come together. He's starting to look better here. Let's do, they've been doing like a green bracelet on some of them. So let's do that on his kind of back arm here. Because it's, I have a pretty flexible schedule, trusted with my work, and have a boss that cares. That means a lot. But I wouldn't say no to more money. I think too much about the entire working to live proposition. I want to throw myself to the ground and scream. Same. And I have a very good work situation. It's, yeah. I think coming from corporate to doing this full time has me a little... Oh gosh. Sorry, 1 second. I still think, if you can, and there's something you want to do yourself, give it that try. I mean, I decided to try it because someone said, they don't even realize that it like made an impact on me. But they said it's a reversible decision. So like if there's a day where this just doesn't work, I just go get another job. You know? Just try something else. But again, I don't have kiddos and things relying on me, so. Oh no, what is happening? I don't know what Scott does, but it sounds like you've got the golden egg.exe, especially since he used to be a teacher. Is Scott a hot man? A hitman? Yes, to both. Will's hitting on me. He's playing it off his autograph. We know. We know. Is Scott a hot man? It's here in my chat. I can look at it. That's definitely not going to go in Discord or anything. No. Mm-mm. Mm-mm. Ding says, my pay is not terrible. I get an obscene amount of freedom. So it keeps me in this current nightmare. That and moving to another company would just be swapping one nightmare for another. At least I know this particular devil. True. True. I'm telling Cassidy. Teague says, I think you used the wrong account to ask this question. Was this not supposed to be from the Abs Daddy Will account? Bill says, not gonna lie, Scott's rather good looking. I mean, I'm biased. But yeah, Scott's good looking dude. It's okay, Will. You can say it. It's okay. Did you get us in trouble? Absolutely, William. Please report to Stream HR. I'm glad y'all think so. We know so. Chat even has a stream where they can come see you. Isn't that great? You guys want to watch Scott be a hot man and rage cars? Go follow Scott. Go follow Scott. Never a dull moment. Nope. This is why I stream. It's this right here. One autocorrect away from chaos. Everyone says, as much as I gripe about my job, it's fairly decent. I started as their yard assistant, and I'm running their tech dispatch and rental department. Pay's been good considering industry, just inflation and cost of everything that's making everything rough. That's where I'm struggling too, is, like, I've done pretty well for myself, but now everything is just so freaking expensive that I have to, make sure we're still good. So I feel that. As we said, Scott's a cutie. Not quite tall enough for me, but can't have everything. Scott's cutie patootie. It's true. It's true. Pretty confident in saying that everyone in stream and chat are cuties. Can confirm. Cute chat. Ah, yeah, yeah. Ah, yeah, yeah. Ah, you're just shy, Mikey. Sorry. Mousebait's got rules. Rules. It makes you feel better. I am much further away from 6'4". Is this gonna give me double HR? Who would we put as stream HR, chat? Who would stream HR be? I feel like, I mean, Broso used to be the legal mod whenever we were getting out of line. Who would be stream HR? I can't win for losing. Slam is HR. Not Slam. I feel like Exalted is probably the actual answer. Slam is in doctor mode, so HR has been handed off, I think, until doctor. Then you guys are in trouble. Once Slam returns as Dr. Slam, then you're in trouble. All of you. If Slam is HR, I'm so fired from chat. If I can find a partner taller than my 6 foot ass, swoon. PhD was piled high and deep. His deadlines and stuff are coming up. I have to do like the check every now and then, make sure he's still alive. He's still good over there? Alright, we gotta decide eye color. I kinda like the green, but also the yellow could be really cool. Especially with the like molten. What do you guys think? green or yellow eyes. They'll be glowy for magic frog eyes. What do you think? Slam is the one who accidentally banned me. It's so easy to do is the scary part. As someone who has modded other streams. It is way too easy to do that. Basically, you like hover over something and if chat moves, all of a sudden someone else is getting sniped. It's way too easy. Yellow. Purple wasn't an option. Okay, here's why I'm just between the two before you guys put every color under the rainbow. These are yellow, because we have to go with the army. They're yellow, and the Carnosaur is green. So those are kind of the two that we've got. The day Nikki and Cassidy meet will be too much short stack energy collides. Everyone over 6 foot will feel a disturbance in the force. Their ankles. The world's not ready for when Cassidy and I finally get to hang out. It's gonna be glorious. I'm excited. He can be different. He does what he wants. True. The other thought is I think we're gonna do... Okay, so maybe let's go back to the blue thought. Because I think we're gonna do blue on his kind of like magical energy stuff. So maybe match his... I don't know what that would be called. Match the magic there. I do remember you pocket banning someone. I don't remember who it was, though. Okay, so maybe blue with the magic there. We can go back to that. I think all of them would look cool is the hard part. I'm probably going to leave out purple because there is no purple on the reference ones. But blue is a possibility. Yellow, then I guess, because skinks are also smart lizards. I was going to say, if they're matching the skinks, then that makes sense. I don't know. I'll come back to it. I kind of like all of them now, which is hard. Let's go ahead and get a wash on our gold. So that can start drying. We might go back to the little skinks for a little bit. JPic, hello, how are you? The yellow blends in too much. I think if it was maybe more of his face with the blue, then it would work a little better. Because, like, here, like, their whole face is blue. So the yellow pops a little bit more. But I really want to keep that blue above its eyes. So, yeah, I think you're right. I feel like green or blue is probably the answer. But they both look cool. Jay, Big, what you up to today? Anna Panda, how we doing? Welcome, welcome in. We're back to work on our lizards and dinosaurs. And frog. What you up to? Forg look good. You also join us as Will is hitting on Scott. So now you're caught up. Now you're caught up on stream. But welcome in. How are ya? We're working on Fork. Is the Engine of the Gods? Yes, that is the, so that was done before, and it's what I'm using as kind of a reference to color match. So that's the other, or the rest of the army. I'm kind of taking over a project for another wave. Yeah, let me, so this is the one that was done previously that we're using for color matching. Also have a few, we're hoping to do, there's a few repairs just with some of the bits that stick out pretty far. So I'm going to try and repair some of that so that they're ready for games. I can't remember if that's gold, so I'm going to leave it for now. Sorry, I was in a meeting, but I do want to say I absolutely ship Will and Scott. Just working on Custodies together. I like it. I like it. I really want one of those models. It's a really cool model, yeah. It's, at some point, I should probably get one as well. Or wait, I think I have Is it that one? It builds 2 options, I think. Scott painted one a while back. I do have that. I can throw on a list. Alright, there is Frog for now. Love blossoms in Nikki's chat. It's beautiful, right? Yesterday we had poems. Today we're doing ships. This is the best. It's 2 things. I want the big dino with the other tiny dinos riding it. That's the best part of Seraphon armies, yeah. I need the dinosaur with the lizards on it. Thank you. That's the best part. Where are you shipping us to? Scott asking the important questions. It's not even Valentine's yet. We're ahead of the game here. Ahead of the game. It's always Valentine's in this chat. Colors on the fork are really good. Thank you. It's coming along. We're getting there. I think he looks a little goofy at the moment, but he will look cool once we get a few more highlights and things. I'm matching the frog to the little skinks is the plan. But thank you. Because Valentine's would be much closer to Adepticon. The fact that we've already had to, like, figure out hotels and stuff, like, blows my mind. Like, it's already feels like it's getting close. Just crazy. Why is this back black? Is it going to stay dark? So it's actually a really dark blue at the moment. They will be matching, or he'll be matching the little skinks, which have the blue. So we'll layer up a bit later. But yeah, it's a very dark navy at the moment. This is Night Lord's blue, which is very pretty and easy to work with. If anyone needs a nice dark blue. I'm having better luck with it than Cantor blue. I don't know if I have just a bad bottle of Cantor or what, but this is much nicer to work with than the Cantor. It's very pretty blue. I've known you for a while. I just want to say, you are unique. I want to be my Valentine. I always forget about the little narwhal. Absolutely, JPEG. I mean, if Scott's going with Will, I think that means I can have Valentine. My buddy and I should get hotel room. Yeah, get all that sorted. I don't know what all... I know that the blocks are sold out, but if you can find something else nearby. Rebray, hello, how are you? Oh, welcome back, Mousebait. Make some coffee and take the pills? Let's do that, yeah. Good plan. Let's go. Alright, let's see. What else we got? What do I want to do next? I feel like maybe we do the skink and figure out our blues and then come back to frog. I think is my plan. Let's get him off of the silly putty. Bloop. Put you into silly putty. Bloop. We've got shield we can start with. Well, yeah, let's figure out our blues here and then we can use those on the frog. I keep checking everything's full up. We'll check again in a month. Just gotta keep looking, I guess. Yeah, I think, unfortunately, you're probably looking outside the hotel block at this point. Or find a cute Airbnb or something. Be coming for the 40k. Oh, doubles tournament. Because we can come up from the hilarious small model count forces that fly easily. Citadels, T says, my store no longer carries Citadel. I largely switched to Vallejo, but now even my few GW favorites need replaced. For a while there, the stores were having trouble getting the paint. I had to actually do a few orders like directly from Games Workshop. Can also go through Mini Stomp if you're looking to do a restock on everything. I was just desperate and I needed paint for a project, so I just went through the direct. Mini Mad Cat, thank you so much for that raid. Welcome everybody coming in. We are working on some lizards and some dinosaurs and frog. How was your stream? What were you up to today? Hey, Mini Mad Cat, Mini Painter Luke, hello. It's good to see ya. Let me show you guys everything I got. So these little guys go on this little guy, and that is also where frog goes. He'll sit in here. We've also got a Troglodon and a little skink oracle that rides on him. So we're kind of hopping around between the two projects, but that's what we've got. How was your stream? What were you up to? Tell me all the things. Make sure I didn't miss anything here. Okay, this is a store about 20-minute drive away from me. Opened up that stocks AK 3rd Gen. Can't wait to get some to try out. I think I'm going to find equivalent, or Vallejo equivalents to the GW go-tos. If you can, yeah, that's a nice way to do it. Let's see, I was painting some metal minis from Creative Sculpt Studios, doing some old hammer style. Chat, you know what to do. If you want to go check out those minis, go check out some more Warhammer. Go give Mini Mad Cat a follow for me. Thank you so much for the raid. Appreciate it. Wait, a 26-hour stream with an 8-hour sleep? Jeez. Jeez. You're stronger than I. That's pretty nuts. Well, chat, if you want to check out that insanity, go give a follow. Go check out that stream. Thank you. I appreciate it. Coffee is brewing. Let's go, Banda. Glad you got that coffee started. I need to finish mine, actually. I'm doing my espresso in my protein shake. Helps me get started for the day. Cozy's Twitch paint streaming here. Thank you so much. I appreciate that. Everyone who came over with the raid, what are we working on? What projects have we got? I'm gonna move some stuff so you can see the rest of our dinosaurs and things, since our lizards are very tiny. Very, very small lizards. Back to work sounds good, Teak. You got this. Shipping notification for the rest of the Kingdom Death stuff. Good. Glad that it is on the way. Good. Costco locally sells a protein iced coffee, 20 grams per container. That does make it easy. Yeah, I just brew my espresso right into my my protein shake. I do that with some eggs, and that is a good start for my tracking for the day. Ow. All right, I'll have to get the rest of that later when he's not in the silly putty. Alright, so they get the yellow eyes. We know that one. So let's go ahead and get those over here as soon as I find my yellow. What do that? I was going to say, go get some rest. Go see how daylight and exercise. Yeah, rest up. Go recover from crazy stream. Thank you again for the raid. I appreciate it. We will catch you next time. Bye for now. Chat, again, if you want to go check out some old hammer. Go share that love. Thank you. Be wonderful as I know you will be. Have a good one. Why'd you ruin espresso like that? I thought I knew you because I need it. I need the espresso and I need the protein. So I do the protein shake and I add my syrup like if I was making a latte. That's my coffee. You can also do it with cold brew, but I need more caffeine than that. T says, I didn't do the bulletproof this go around for keto. I haven't had that in a while. It was always such a weird... Like, I used to do the bulletproof coffee, but... I don't know, it was always weird. I'm smiling at wasted mine. My brother started whinging on Discord. He knows I want to play my allllll next time we play. Nate, I'm not playing gray plastic to power game you. I've been painting this for years. It's not like you're going to win anyway. Amazing. Hey, Snezog, welcome in. We are working on... We've got kind of a couple projects. So we've got the little skinks for the Starmaster, so getting them together, along with the frog. And then we've also got a Troglodon with the oracle that goes on top. So I'm kind of hopping between the two, which I don't know if that's super great for stream, but they have to get done, so it's happening. But that's what we've got. What do you got going on today? Mousebait says, my freebie, Warhammer Plus, is on the way. What did you get, Mousebait? Which one did you pick? Is this the newest one or the last round? It's super weird, but tastes pretty good. It was a good breakfast replacement. It is super weird. But yeah, I did that for a while. I don't remember if you were here when I was talking about it. I have started, I'm doing a carb cut as well. So not quite keto, but low carb. Started that the other day, so I'm in it with you for a bit. It won't be long term, I just need something to kickstart some progress. Little Mouse is terrible about playing me. I don't know if it's because he's son or what, but he whines so badly when he's losing. Half the time he wins anyway. I got the sorcerer one. Okay, the mini pets, so the previous round. Reaper's gonna get both this year. Wonder if Eldar Supremacy will make it into the lore. Craftworld's begin a campaign to retake Lost Holding across the Segmentum, right? They won so much, they had to put it in the lore. I didn't make it. It was Minor League's birthday. Happy birthday, Minor League. What'd you guys do for it? If you don't mind me asking. But yeah, I'm going to keto it up with you for a bit. Or low carb, sorry. My E key is dying. I get no E's for like 4. Make it stop. I had that on my last keyboard and it made me crazy. Until I could replace it. Alright, there's that. Realize we also need to work on their little crests. It might be good to do real quick. The Eldari were supposed to go into the west. This is Fulgrim's fault. I mean, if you want to bring Fulgrim back and just make that part of the next bit, I'll tell you that. Almost finished with Starfield. Nice. You guys, anyone else playing any games? I went back to Halls of Torment for a bit because I needed just big number go up. No Fulgrim, no Into the West. Look at that little cutie. I love these little guys. I'm gonna zoom in a bit. The far out was fine for the chair. Not so great for little lizards. Not so great for little lizards. We took her to by the local piercing studio. She got a helix piercing. Drove out to the nearest Sonic for lunch, which was about 45 minutes away. Sorry, as someone who's not great with piercings. Which one is the helix? You guys are gonna laugh. The lady who's so excited about tattoos. I have a hard time watching piercings. Oh, top cartilage of the year. Thank you, Teague. Well, that sounds pretty. There's a one lore nugget about Dark Eldar trying to clone the Emperor to create their own golden throne or something. Do I have my fist? No. I was wondering as well. My youngest went out and got a lot of piercings. Some of them I'm glad I didn't have to watch. Yeah, I can do tattoos all day, but I can't watch a piercing. It's so dumb, but little loops that you see go around the top of the ear. Yeah, those are cute. Well, cool. Glad she was able to get that. Sounds like good birthday then. Plus, you know, Sonic. Before you ask, he didn't get the prince. Not yet, no. Yeah, that one, not fun to think about. Not fun to think about. I could watch maybe an ear piercing, that's about it. Yeah, I don't even think that. Like, I'm glad I didn't have to watch mine. As someone who passes out from blood, yeah, I don't think I could do it. All right, there. He's looking cute. Oh. Cute little lizard. Neither of them bother me. I have a lot of hours in the tattoo chair, and I've held her hand to watch her get her ear pierced. Okay, finish up his little eyeball. Cassidy is making fun of me. I told her of my spelling error. What is she saying? I have to know. Now I'm the source of much humor. Yes, just now. Just now. Angus as well, the vagus nerve thing. Faints at blood, yeah. That's, I don't know if it's related to that, but yeah. There's one time I had to do a blood draw just from at the doctor's office. My mom went with me, and she was almost on the floor. So that's where I get it from, but it's not fun. It's not fun. When the nurse takes my blood, I make sure to watch it. I want them to know I'm above their petty scare tactics. I always feel bad, like I feel like I'm being rude, so I tell them like ahead of time. It's like I'm really bad with needles. You're lovely, but I'm gonna look this way. I always feel so rude. Bowie hates it, so I'm gonna look over here. Also, she's making, ooh, etouffee for lunch, so pray for me. It was an error. Man, I'm jealous of your lunch. That sounds amazing. Will felt guilty for hitting on Scott, had to fess up before she heard it from someone else. Well, sometimes she's in here and chat with us, so she may have heard it anyway. She's just waiting to see what Will will do. I don't know, Will. I think you've maybe thought about this. That's why it says I get my blood drawn for a lot of medical reasons, and yeah, it's never bothered me, thankfully. That's good. I think the only thing that bothers me about it is like if there is a emergency and I have to do something. Like, I don't know if you guys remember, Scott had his concussion. in the blood there. I was lightheaded the entire time talking to the people with the ambulance. I almost passed out myself. That's the only thing that kind of bothers me. Is I want to make sure if something's real bad that I can still respond to it. Damn it, Lil, I'm trying to paint yours as mouse paint. Mouse paint says, behave so I can get some done, please. Phlebotomists have to deal with that so often during blood draws for other reasons. Literally a change in pace, and people aren't bothered yet, probably. They're like, oh gosh, someone can finally do it. That was very specific, right? Right? Scott says, let them know I'll be looking away. I'll need to lay down for 15 to 30 minutes afterward. I am glad I'm finally able to do shots okay. Like, that doesn't freak me out anymore. It used to still freak me out. Now I can do shots okay. Like, shots. Boys will be boys, guys. Alright, I think at this point, let's get the spear here, and then we'll do washes, and then I will do highlights a bit later, but then he is coming right along. What kind of, I was gonna say, both. I can now do medical shots and whiskey shots. This is ever a plan, but never get pregnant. Yeah, no. No, so many needles at a time. That is too much doctor time for me. No, thank you. On top of, you know, the thought of me with a child. That's a no-no. That's a no-no. Sadie's been more than enough here lately. I'm good. I'm good. Last time I got an IV, they asked me if I needed to lay down. I said, no, you want me to do it? We used to do this in the army to prevent hangovers. It's like... Yeah, a lager drink and then a cider drink. And then she sings songs to remind her of the good times. Yep. Yep. Pork, pork. I just heard shots of thinking Akon. The best part is I will have been on my diet for almost a year. I would be such a lightweight at that point. Because I've not been drinking since. Like, I'll have one every now and then, but I've not been drinking since my diet. I'm gonna be such a lightweight, which will be weird for me. As I never used to be. I'm gonna get crunked at it. Yeah, it won't take much. At that point. Alright. Look at this little cutie. Let's get some washes and we'll set him aside for a little bit. Come back to him a little bit later. If you're a cheap drunk, it makes it all the better, right? Easy peasy. Can't afford to drink anymore like we used to. I used to outdrink that. Yeah, I used to, yeah. I used to drink, I'll just say it, entirely too much. With the diet, I have cut way, way, way back. Now I just do beer with D&D. It's very good for me. I found out that it was not helping my anxiety. But it has been a bit. Wasteland Ranger, welcome in. How are you? And then, yeah, it's just too expensive now. What some places charge for drinks. It's insane. I like that one Akon where I had one beer and General had to walk back to the hotel. 15 years of no alcohol do the two, yeah. It sure will. I remember when I did keto, how much that, even just that goofed me up. I love my beer. I'm not giving that up. Definitely need to add more to the exercise. I drink like a nerd and don't go to bars. Welcome in. What you up to today, Wasteland? We are working on... We have our lizards and dinosaurs back. Trying to get our little Seraphon army together here. The plan is to get as much done on these and the Eldar as I can before tattoo time. So that's the plan. For now, though, this little guy is going to sit over here for washes. We're going to work on our next little boy. Little Seraphon duder. Oh, I know what you meant, Mouse, but yeah. Lightweight, able to lift weight and win the "would you call me" fight. Oh. Ow. Nate, welcome in. How are you? Still off on vacation. I hope that it is going well. It's so good to see you. What you got planned for your vacation? We are working on some tiny, tiny lizards today. Let's see, hard orange soda, hard root beer, and rum. Before I stopped drinking as much, I got really set on Moscow mules. I was drinking a lot of those. They're very tasty. My usual drink, though, is a whiskey sour. I like whiskey sours. What's been on your paint table, Nate? I'm trying to remember. I'll be honest, I've been really bad with socials here lately. What projects have you got that you're working on? Speaking of socials, I did post little not guts from Kingdom Death. If you guys don't mind helping me out, a like, a comment, a retweet, all that helps me. I'm trying to build back into the algorithm because I took too much time off. But if you want to see tiny guts, that is posted today on Twitter, Instagram, and TikTok. So thank you, everyone. Shares him out. I appreciate it. Ooh, Kentucky Mules. The really strong ginger beer is my favorite. That sounds really good. I've not had one of those. Next time, I'm going to make one of those instead. Still working on Marines, but soon starting NIDS. Me too. Not been using... ever since Twitter got, like, taken over. I just have not wanted to do anything on it. Oh, it's awful. It's like I need to, but just no desire to do any of that. Just vodka. I love that's the entire message. Vodka. Nod. Need to get Little Mouse to drink some cocktail, but he gets anxiety trying to ask for it and he doesn't know what he wants. Innards and scary antelope are great, thank you. I'm glad I finally pinned the antelope so he doesn't pop off his base anymore. I needed to do that for a long time and I just didn't. But thank you. Ever since I changed to X, it has become chaotic. Yeah, I just can't be bothered most days. I don't mind going there to get news, like, because I follow a lot of, like, video game stuff on there and things like that. But as far as posting, no. I don't want to. It's awful. I love that everyone's so... It is Twitter. It'll always be Twitter. Despite what the muskrat wants. It's always going to be Twitter. Every time I have to go to my homepage on my phone and there's that stupid X, it just makes me angry. It's so dumb. Alright, he's got like a platter of stuff, and I'm not sure exactly what it all is. Let me pull up the old website and see if there's a picture of this. We collectively looked at X and went, nah. No. Alright, Games Workshop. Let's look up our little duder here. Starmaster. Okay, it looks like it might be stone, and then all the stuff on top of it. They really don't give me any pictures of it. Yeah, the other one straight up doesn't have that little dude on it. Great. Well, the stone may work because there's a lot of things on it that are going to be gold. So let's just go ahead and do the stone. Make things easy here. Sorry. I'm so glad I never got on Twitter. Too many dumbass flash in the pan ideas that are best left in the brain void rather than blasted out of the universe. I was gonna say, Twitter's always been my weakest platform because I don't do the just like random thoughts thing. And I don't really do like shit posting. So like Twitter's always been a weak platform for me. I do much better on Instagram and TikTok where I'm just like sharing my work. I miss Twitter. It was really my only socials. Yes, bot. We know about the link. Good bot. Bot's doing his job. Good bot. Bot's like, but have you followed her on Twitter, though? Chat. Or, Scott, did you know I'm getting a tattoo and that you should follow my Twitter and look at my muscles? Just gonna combine them all now. Twitter is weak now, so don't feel bad. Yeah, it's, that's rough. Just stick with Discord. I still like Instagram, and I still think TikTok has the best algorithm. I just need to be posting to it more. But if you're not a fan of the video side of things, then it does get a little rough. Yeah, have you followed me on X? Make sure you do. Nate says, I got a new hobby chair. Finally retired Old Faithful after 25 years. I really need to do that. I am sure your back is going to be so happy about that. That's kind of crazy. 25 years. Glad you're able to replace it. That's going to feel so much better. You know what? I was going to start doing the details, but we've got to dry brush that later. No, I can't really. Okay, I think with this one, because he doesn't have as much drawing, let's figure out scale colors. So we've got, I'm looking at our reference one here. Let's pull out a few lighter blues and see if we can get a match. Maybe. Pull out this drawer. Okay. Maybe. Alright, let's start though. Let's see what we get. Hey, Carbine, welcome in. Sorry, I was trying to fish out some paints there. What you up to today? I do post on Instagram. Literally just pics. It's, like my profile says, minis, cats, dogs. You have no control over the TikTok content, though, right? What do you mean? Let's see, Carmine says, I'm well, actually painting minis again. Feels like forever. What are we working on? What you got? You don't control. So you do have to curate it a bit. So similar to the others. Once you start liking things, then it shows you other things that are similar. So initially, not really. You do have to do a little bit of searching to get it keyed into what you want. After that, though, then you're good. This is too blue. I think we're looking at like rust gray and stuff, which is some of what I used on here, so that's perfect. Yeah, let's try this. So like my TikTok is, yeah, so I would say if you wanted to try TikTok, and check it out. Search for the things you're interested in. So Warhammer, miniatures, whatever it may be. Like a few creators, follow them, and then it'll start to show you more of that. I was reading these horror stories like teenage girls like a fitness diet stuff, getting eating disorder and toxic shit. That'll unfortunately be every platform. Yeah, you'll run into that on Instagram too. And that's just because those influencers are so ingrained in the... Like, I follow a lot of fitness accounts, and I have to kind of block some of that out. That's unfortunately everywhere, because the downside of hashtags is everyone can use the hashtags. So there's a bit of curating to do, yeah. Let's see, Carmine says, from Infinity, painting some armored nomads. We were talking about Infinity earlier today. That'll be fun. Unfortunately, we were talking about it because our dog... We had a box of Infinity fall over, and our dog found a sword she wanted to chew up. But Infinity's got some cool minis. I wish I liked the game a bit more. Start liking things, favorite certain hashtags, hit the not interested buttons, videos you don't want to see. I block quite a bit. Unfortunately, anything with fitness, you do get into the nastiness. Which, I can say it myself. When you're doing the lose so many pounds in so much time. Like that whole fad just needs to die. Needs to be, here's how you get healthy. But it's everywhere. I have 2 of them. They eat more than I do. I can say that finding the good fitness girlies on TikTok has helped me quite a bit. The lean beef patties of the world have helped me feel better about what I'm doing and how I feel. So there's a lot of positive role models. It's just a matter of, yeah, you unfortunately need to, exactly, Panda. You just need to find them. But there's a lot of positive role models out there as well. We need more how to feel better, not how to lose weight. Yeah, how to become strong. How to eat healthy. That has helped me, as opposed to how to lose weight. I feel so much better this time around. And I'm getting strong. But yeah, it does take some curating to get there. Big Boss, it's time to head out. Take care, folks. Stay awesome. Hope to be back on Sunday. Sounds good, Big Boss. Have a good one. Thank you so much for coming by. We'll catch you later. I saw another streaming wearing... Oh, the lean beef patty anime shirt. Never seen that before. I don't think I've seen that. I mean, if that's a thing. Think past your own. Teenagers of the internet as a whole are sometimes susceptible to that. Like any teenager to BS influencers, yeah. Yeah, I would say that's not a TikTok problem, unfortunately. It's a social media problem. I can say Instagram made me feel real bad about my body for a while there. But there's some good ones. I don't have kids, I know several with eating disorder. Yeah. Oh, it's a bonfire. Okay, let me... That's amazing. Oh, but yeah, sorry. Just back to keeping up abs. It's the legs for me. Part of my fitness goal is I just want absolutely shredded legs here at some point. Then you get to fitness parodies like Keto Circle Jerk and Swole Acceptance Sublime. Yeah, there's a little bit for everything. But yeah, back to TikTok. It's a lot of curating, just like everything else. I mean, I block pretty liberally on Twitter too. Just so I don't get the crazies all the time. I won't hesitate to block. Hey, Disgruntled Orc, welcome in. So thanks for the gift sub. I was stuck in the office all week. Haven't been in to say things. Welcome in. Hope you're having a good day. We are working on some tiny lizards. Enjoy that sub. Thank you, Bill, for support. Speaking of support, it is still September. We are working our way toward our next unlock, which is right below my face at, why did it switch to follower goal? Did we hit the goal? Hold on, chat. No. I don't know why it switched. Let me give you the real numbers since Twitch is lying to me. Okay. We are at 306 out of 350 for a YouTube project or video of chat's choice. So if we want to do something special together, that is at 350. Thank you so much for all the support. If you guys missed it, I have started adding all of your sub stickers to a collage. So you can, I'll put it in Discord and you can find yourself. I've got a few more to add, so I'll probably just wait until we have another sheet I can add to. But thank you so much, everyone, for all the support. I appreciate it. Thank you, thank you, thank you. On our first hello, how are you? According to Harris poll, 69% of people, nice, still call Twitter, Twitter. That does seem low. Are there enough weird little Musk fans that insist on calling it X? I start to hear Nikki say it. I do too, yeah. I feel like that's low. I always hate when I read an article, it's like X, formerly known as Twitter, whatever. It's like, just call it Twitter. Stop calling it Twitter, says person who dead names his kid. Exactly. Jesus. We hates him. We hates him. Additional 25% don't call it anything anymore because he like killed it. Yeah. No reason to even talk about it. Big agree there, too. And Cloud Cover, welcome in. Tech app formerly known as Twitter. Yep. How are you? For everyone coming in, we are working on some little lizards today. These go on our frog chair. So this little guy will sit over here. Oops. When we're done. And then the other one we were working on will sit over on this side. And then we'll have our froggy in the middle. So that's what we're working on today. Scorchbane says, does someone want to do me a favor and support me while I quit my job and just play board games all day? Here's what you do, Panda. Fire up that YouTube. Start doing some reviews. It'll take a bit, but you can do it. Fire up the old YouTubes. Yeah, but I don't like being on camera. Well, I can't help you. I guess that takes my suggestion away. True. True. I still Google Twitter when I need to pull it up while at work. The day stops working. It's the day I'll admit it's called X, yeah. And box openings? People do like box openings. It's true. Unboxings are... Whenever, even like when we do the little ones here on Twitch, I make sure to throw them on YouTube because people like them. It's kind of wild. Piece I spent a whole bunch of time painting? Eh. Opening a box? My god. Mageson, hello, how are you? Become a Panda VTuber? That's another good thought. Still on camera, but not necessarily face on camera. I have to open a board game cafe. Would be so fun. I know restaurants have their own challenges, but would be really cool. Start a channel that is all about the board games that are on Kickstarter. Make sure at least 25% of each video is also shitting on Kickstarter. Is that the meta here? That's the board game YouTube meta. My goodness. I never understand box openings. Maybe you can do a box opening for one of your fully painted minis. There we go. Use the meta to my advantage. I mean, you guys saw my Gambler's Chest unboxing. Did pretty well, and I'm not even, like, huge on YouTube. Did pretty well. Hey, look at that! I actually just watched a box opening about Sen, Sci-Fi Lucy, Longclaw Lenore. Did you know? You guys want to know where you can watch that? Bam. YouTube. You too can go watch an unboxing. Just like that. Thank you for that excellent segue. A friend and I just spoke about a board game cafe, a specific location that'd be good. Just don't know what this town would be interested in something like that. Do you have a lot of game stores nearby? Or would you be kind of the one in town? If you're the one in town, you may as well have a chance. I like expensive, limited mini box opening stuff I won't get. As we said, the same issue I have. I know it just died here. I think it becomes, especially because Mass Bay, I know you're near like gigabytes. It becomes, are you far enough out that you are the place where people can go and get everything they need? So that people don't have to drive like an hour out of their way to go get paint. It's an incredibly difficult business. Restaurants almost always fail. Game stores usually fail. It's a bit of both, yeah. That's the, like the one that we went to here, Teague, with COVID, went under. It makes me sad. They were trying to do like takeout and stuff, but you can't come in and play games. It's very difficult to keep running. It was a nice, yeah, it was really nice. I was so excited we had it, and it didn't survive COVID. Yeah, those were good. Good selection of games, good sandwiches. I'm sad. I don't know if they'll try again. There's a few on like the other side of the Metroplex, so more like Fort Worth side, that I know are still going. So I don't know if they'll try again or if that was kind of our chance and now it's gone. There are a few in town, yes, which is also why I haven't done much, yeah. I know nothing about business. None of the game places around here offer food, though, so... Well, it says, I'm starting to GoFundMe to get Adepticon and, like, eat food. I just got the bill for my son's surgery in the mail. If insurance hasn't kicked in, I'm doomed. I'm sorry. I'm sorry that you're having to fight insurance. I hope that everything gets worked out. And that more of it gets covered. I have not had to do that, but I know that there's a bit of a dance you can do with it. F the U.S. healthcare system? Yes. Big agree. The biggest degree I can give. It is stupid. I'm legitimately laughing about how distraught I am. I'm sorry, Will. I hope that, yeah. Hope you can get everything figured out. Do all the steps you can. I don't know all the details, but I know that people will fight or ask for the itemized thing. Make sure you ask for that. do all the things. I'm sure you know way more being in the system than I do. But yeah, it's a mess. If they keep trying to round file it, threaten them with the state insurance commissioner. They'll make you go round and round and round, hoping you give up, so you'll just pay it. Yeah, don't do that. Don't pay it, I mean. I think it's, yeah, I think you're supposed to get the itemized, like, receipt thing. Have we heard from Dr. Slam recently? How's doctor practice going? I was telling chat that he is very close to deadlines. So I have to check in with him every now and then. Make sure he's good. He's, from what I've heard last time, he's hanging in there. But he's down to the wire at this point. So hopefully here soon, good doctor news. He is in the thick of it. I had a crazy bill for an X-ray and antibiotics. I still refuse to pay it. It's nuts, is what it is. The whole system is busted. Absolutely busted. Alright. Man, even just highlighting those scales made a big difference on him. Yeah, I'm part of the system, and I'm still being robbed. Yeah, that's the, there's no escape from the system. Even the bot agrees. Thank you. Thank you, Iron Priest bot. Alright, I'm going to do another wash on the shield, because it needs to be a bit darker. Especially here at the bottom. We have a little section. I'm going to do the black to match the Saurus Warriors. We can highlight his little necklace. Look at that. Don't blame you. I had to do the same. What happens if it's like if you just straight up cannot pay it? What does that whole process look like? Gonna take a walk, yeah. You got this well. We're here for you. Sorry, lizards. I'm sorry. Number one reason for bankruptcy in the U.S. medical debt. It's just it pisses me off, chat. I feel like I kind of wear my politics on my sleeve. Some things we just need to nuke and start over, and I think healthcare is one of them. Just restart it. This isn't working. We need a reboot. Shut it down. Turn it back on. And get a court order to pull some of your paycheck. Okay, so we're garnishing stuff then. They sent it to collections, and I don't know, because I blocked all those calls, and I guess it wasn't that much. They left and gave up. I'm sure it's messed my credit, but I don't care. Yeah, like what are you supposed to do? You didn't choose for this thing to happen to you. Nuke it and start over, I say. But keep ERCOT, right? Yeah. Nuke that too. Yeah, just not the correct intention. Nuke all the things, wait. No, you're on the right track. How are you, Exalted? We're baiting some little lizards. What you up to today? Trying to get the rest of our frog chair together. So these little guys stand on the side of the chair. And then we have frog in middle of chair. And it's coming along really well. As I stick my fingers and wash, because I am stupid. Okay, so this guy. Let's Scorch Bandit asks, does anyone here collect the Joy Toy 40k line? I need to look for some good stands for them so I can display them. I don't know what to look for. Joy Toy themselves only sell big display pieces, but I want small stands. What, like, type of stands are you? I guess I thought they stood on their own, so I'm not sure what stands you're looking for. Can deal with it in aliens the same way. Take off, nuke it from orbit. It's the only way to be sure. Yep. Yep. All hail the Hypnotoads. I'm ready to not work on Hypnotoads. Yeah, so once he's done, he will fit here. So there's one little lizard. This little lizard will slot in right here. And because I've zoomed in, it's a little hard to get him in focus. There, it's better. And then Frog, once we get him highlighted, we'll sit in here. And then we'll have to do a little bit of the lava and kind of molten-y stuff underneath. But that'll be our full piece. This little lizard went to market. We got little lizards everywhere, Cloud Cover. But that is the full piece. And then we also got the Troglodon. And this little guy will sit up here. We do have the reins that like connects him. But yeah, coming together here. Hey Martin, welcome in. How are ya? All hail the Hypnotoads. I really want to finish mine too, Exalted. I feel bad that mine's not finished yet. I just totally dumped my frog. Hold on. It's a phrase I didn't think I'd get to say today, but I did. He just bailed out on me. Here's my little... There's the Hypnotoad. Who I also need to finish. But we're getting there. Too many frogs, man. Doing well yourself. Pretty good here. Is there anything you're working on? Any projects we got? I'll take off all our lizards again. How is it not finished? I need to finish the feathers. So those are just yellow right now. That needs to be finished. I've got a few more highlights I can see that need finishing. And then I'm probably going to call it good, if I'm honest. I'm just tired of messing with it at this point. So I'm just going to call it good. The feathers is the biggest thing, Mousebait. It's just bothering me. It's just the one color right now. And then I think I'll be good. It's too many details. Yeah, there's a lot. There's a lot in there. Just a push-up stand that I do have in hobby chats from the McFarlane line. Okay, I could just try to find those. It's a good size for the hole on their foot to have a good base. Make sure they don't fall over. Oh, so it's really just like a base. Okay. Good size for the hole in the foot to have a good base to make sure they don't fall over. Yeah, the other thing I was thinking of when you mentioned that is when you do anime figures. Let me show you what I've got. They're specific to the kit, so I don't think this will help much. But it's basically like a clear block that goes behind a foot. So I don't know if like that's something that's just available. I can show you if you'd like, but they fit the figure to like fit around their foot. But it's just a clear block that holds them in place. That's the only thing I can think of when you explain that. But for just a base, I think that would... I don't know that would be separate. I feel like a lot of that comes with the kit. I know Scott's ordered a Joy Toy. He's getting, I think, one of the Grey Knights ones. He doesn't have it yet, though. The Joy Toys have a little hole in the foot, so they're meant to go in a stand, but it's not. That's so weird. It's weird they wouldn't include that. Because, yeah, the ones that I have that have it all came with something. Could get a large base like a knight or something and drill a hole or peg, which fits in the foot. I think that would be if you don't like have to have the little Warhammer thing on the front, yeah. If you have to do it yourself, Exalted's is probably a good suggestion. got Little Mouse the Necron one, but he hasn't even taken out of the box. Little Mouse? That Little Mouse. Unless he's wanting to keep it in there for, you know, value or whatever. I'm not a keep it in the box person, but unless that's the thought. I like the toys out. On display. Could even add a texture paste like a model on tabletop, yeah. The sky is the limit, imagination, blah, blah, blah. Imagination. Georgia makes Infinity figures too, but the one I want is $100, yeah. Some of them get a little pricey, but they are very large figures and a nice quality, so I think it makes sense. But if you're buying that versus, you know, another Infinity figure, a little bit of hobby budgeting to figure out there. And see, Martin says working on, ooh, Winged Hive Tyrant for the wifey, some Skaven for myself. I have both of those armies. Welcome in. They're both so fun to work on. What scheme do you have for those NIDs? What NIDs do I have? Oh, I have my Harspecs. Here's my latest bug. All of his Gribblies. He is horrific and I love him. But there's my NIDs. Need to get a base done for him. And then it's Norn Emissary time, which I'm very excited for. Let's see, I found some of the 40k McFarlane ones on eBay. Oh, for 99 cents. There you go. Perfect. That's where your base went. They're just hoarding all of them. Let's see. Scheme is based on the animal Lava Snail. Her idea is a splinter fleet specializes in consuming Forge Worlds. That's so cool. Yeah, that's a fun project. Well, this is alright. I'm done yelling at my trees. What did I miss? We were looking at McFarlane figures. And the bases for those. And we're painting a frog. Scott was in chat looking hot AF. Missed it all. Yep. Missed it all. It smells like a trap. Don't yell at trees. Leave them alone. Alright, I gotta start working on his little face. He looks weird with like no shading or anything on his face. So let's do that for a little bit. I lost some of my red when I was airbrushing, so let's add some red back in. Back to the... I'm sorry, it's fine. Just started to make sure my son will walk one day, that's all. Anyways, back to the tree puns. Sorry. No, I totally get it. I would also be upset. I am a little upset for you. Because it's ridiculous, is what it is. Don't blame me at all. My anger is deeply rooted. Oh, poor Will. It's coming down to tree puns. Does it have to be trees? I was thinking of branching out, says Deek. Morton says her armies are always a nice break. I played Black Templars for 40k, so the palette gets bland after a while. Yeah. She plays Nighthaunt and Tyranids, so I get some nice breaks with very different colors. Yeah. I think that's a really fun part of, like, when I go back to my Tyranids, because I get, like, power armor burnout, which I'm sure with your Black Templars, you understand what I mean by that. It's just nice to have something a little more organic to paint. The fun colors, definitely a good draw with the NIDs. Well, good. I'm glad you enjoy working on them. They're a fun army. Oh no, they did a rowboat joke. They have released so many that I don't even know what all they have for the Joy Toy stuff. They have released so many things that I don't think I could tell you everything they have. Is Will's strength being sapped? I opened the bill and said, oh, son of a birch. Oh, no. Oh, no. We've reached this section of stream. Sounds like something you would do. Plus the Black Templar have 20-man blocks with Space Marines. Yep. Power Armor burnout is so real. It's... ugh. It's too real. Too real for me. I completely understand. I just finished, on commission, a Salamander's army. And I've been trying to paint literally anything but Space Marines here for a little bit before we get back to it. We've got some Imperial Fists that will be here soon, but I want to make sure we work on some other stuff before that. So I feel that. I feel like all of this should be blue. We're going to do it. This will look better. It's going to be okay for you. Oh no. I said something differently. You did. They were fun. I think that's always the sign, right? When I knock it out really quickly, it's a fun project. They're cool. I do like working on the Imperial Fist, but yeah, just something. It's not a little different. It's good. Yeah, that looks better. Get his little belly separate here. Hey, Slingster, welcome in. I stopped painting Warhammer armies to just paint cool models sold on Etsy and other sites. It's so much more enjoyable and affordable. Yeah. That is the difficult part with Warhammer, is you do need the army to be able to play. So for those of us that don't like batch painting, that makes it difficult. Because you've got to get through that infantry. How are you? What have you been working on then? What model have we got? Trying to figure out how I... Goodness. Where I finish off the blue here. I feel like all this would be blue. And then chest orange. Yeah, that looks better. Okay, cool. Clean that up. I believe I need to conifer with you folks about these puns. Oh no. You're right at home here, Morton. Chat does love their puns. Oh no. Oh no. We're just pining for attention. I hate it, chat. But also keep them coming. I'm good, thanks. Creative Fiber got my first commission. Paint 70 zombies from Zombicide. So nervous for that. You're going to have some of the very few actually painted Zombicide. Which is great. I get so many people to come in and it's like, I tried to paint Zombicide and there's so many miniatures. No one in here would know anything about that, right? Ooh. Alright, we're going to highlight those gold a little bit. I don't want to go too bright with the gold because the reference we have doesn't go super bright, but I do want a little bit. I will probably do another wash like we did on that shield, just to keep it a bit darker, but still have a bit more contrast. Airbrush and contrast all the way. Yeah, contrast makes that a lot easier, for sure. Board game minis don't count. I agree with that. Unless it's something you're playing a whole bunch. I agree. For instance, I saw that a local board game store has a copy of The Darkest Dungeon board game. It's a lot more expensive than I wanted to pay. Maybe I'll see if I can get it used somewhere. friend of mine bought Zombicide, like 3 expansions all at once. I think he's still painting zombies to this day. Probably. Probably. It's a lot, especially, yeah, if you're looking at expansions and stuff. There's a lot of minis. I pre-ordered 3 Knights. 2 for me, 1 for brother, because his birthday's coming up. And he can't afford it with all the dog expenses. I'm sure he will appreciate it. Let's go nighttime. Poor Pupper. I hope Pupper's doing better, too. Frog Boy, Bramage, welcome in. How are you? We got so much of his chair done. We should probably start Frog Boy, right? How are you? What you up to today? Nemesis is my next board game with a ton of minis. I need to start eventually. As far as board games, I need to get back to Monster Hunter because we had started that from the Kickstarter. We got a couple monsters down, but I need to work on more. I have the Dark Souls board game and Bloodborne. And then Elden Ring will be coming at some point. So we may need to take a board game mini stream here. Get some of that caught up. His knights are actually, mostly painted too. Do his match his army? Or are they like a separate force? Let's see, Panda says, I need to paint Nemesis as well. Especially since the sculpts are so good. I feel like I would recognize it if I saw them. Off the top of my head, I don't remember what types of minis those are. His names are Chaos Knights. Painted. That's right, Alpha Legion colors. Match Chaos Space Marines. Thank you for a reminder. That's right. Once again, I am reminded that I have the same. Have you wanted to paint since the starter box challenge? Exalted. Or nah. I don't know if the motivation was still there or take a break. I know I needed a break after. Not Xenomorphs is like innards is to guts. Gotcha, okay. This is basically the first Alien movie as a board game. Definitely not Xenomorphs for legal reasons. Gotcha, okay. That sounds like it would have some cool sculpts, though. Yeah. I understand now. Raylar says, I've done a bit of painting since the challenge, but the Armored Core brain rot got me for a few good weeks. Nothing wrong with that. Take the time to enjoy, yeah. Nothing wrong with that. I want to paint up a Leviathan Dread and put a 61 detail on it. I read that as 621 decals. And I'm like, okay. If that's the goal, cool. I feel like we need a color in between these to start highlighting up our froggy back here. First small stretch break. I probably have that many Iron Warrior skull decals floating. You could. Oh, Mr. Frog. You're coming along, but I'll be very ready for lunch here in a little bit. There it is. Let's keep working on the gold. I've heard Lockdown's pretty good. Haven't tried it personally. Oh, Morton says, great sequel game. Plus everything the two is compatible. Oh, with each other. That's really nice when they do that. Okay. I'm gonna do a tiny bit more gold. Again, I don't want to go too bright because the reference one isn't super bright, but we need a little bit. And then I'll probably do one more wash along the bottom of these. Just a little bit more dark. A little bit more contrast. I was looking at, but the price point I didn't want to buy unless I knew it was good. I have everything with the special king alternate models. Lots of extra bits and bobs. 3 extra alien species. Every time I remember the United pronouns, decal, decal. That's right, yep. I didn't realize that decal was a pronunciation until another streamer. I had never heard it pronounced that way until I heard him say it. Alright, I'll get a little bit more on his little crown, headdress. This crown. You should start messing with everyone and combine the two. Now I have to figure out decal, decal, decal. There we go. I had to get those sounds in my head for a second. Decal. They're just like, where the heck is she from? What is she saying? Purple Spark Alice, welcome in. How are you? We're painting our little frog for our frog chair. How are you? Alright, I'm going to do a black line for his little nose and mouth. Decal. Decal. Let us hit them all. Transfers. Transfers. Surprisingly hard to say the word differently. Your brain just, yeah, like it wasn't computing for a second. I had to sound it out. I'm doing pretty good here. Had a loving moment with one of the cats. Very nice. Welcome on in. It's got a little lip ring. I feel like his lip should also be a different color. I'm trying to decide what it should be. We could just go more of a, I don't know, almost like a peachy skin tone, maybe? Let's see what they do. Okay. So this one's just a little bit more desaturated. Where's the other one they did? Yeah, let's try a, what color would that be? Acadian flesh tone, let's try that. Oh, welcome back, Jesse. This project's falling apart at the seams. Oh, great. Oh, no. I am sorry to hear that, but welcome back. We are still painting Frog. Sadie says hi. very friendly. Always saying no. Always. She is something. Yep. Lipstick for the Frog King. That's right. Give him a little makeover here on stream. I went with Katie and Flesh Tone. We'll see if we like it here. I think it'll work. Now we gotta get his very tiny little teeth that are between. Thanks for joking with me, trying to keep me from crying. I'm sorry. We're always here to joke. Can I interest you in more tree puns? Oh. I don't have any myself because I'm lame, but I'm sure chat can help you out. I'm not so quick with the puns. My brain doesn't work that way. But we're here for you. I would, but they're hard. One of the frog turns into a princess. Ooh, upon a smooch. Lore Master of Sotek, we'll have to find out. There we go. Grumpy frog teeth. More tree puns. This is deeply rooted self-loathing. Yeah. I'm just trying to help. You know? I do what I can. Oh, let's get another highlight on the little ropes and things. I pulled out my paint drawer again because I was tired of fighting it. Pop a Bretonian princess on the chair. Yeah, it's accurate. They got smooched. In my command phase, I smooched the frog. Jesus, I read an article that said dad jokes are a sign of mental illness. That's not setting up a dad joke. It's for real. I was waiting for the joke. Oh. Good shower sounds good. We'll be here for a little bit longer. I think for today, we'll get... He needs some silver for all the gems and stuff are hanging. I haven't quite decided on the eyes yet. I think it matching the chair is kind of what I'm leaning towards. So I will do those together. We've got some gems to do. I'm just trying to find a good stopping point for him, I guess. I typed it and realized it sounded like a setup. This is because William thinks Ludba belongs in the trunk instead of having Ludba with junk in the trunk. That's probably it, yeah. That's the source of all of this, actually. I already got the grippy socks. It all makes sense now. We're all set. What has everyone got for the rest of today? Anything exciting coming up? Scott's got Zoom stream tonight, so I'll be in there modding and probably working on Frog. I'll probably be in there painting and watching. He is racing at, I think, Snetterton? So if you guys want to watch Scott Zoom, make sure to follow. I gotta work out. And I think that's it. Hopefully some house projects tonight. What are you working on now, Jazzy? What is up next for house stuff? Dang, he's looking really cool. I like this frog. I guess we can get back to him and all the stuff on his platter. I think instead of dry brushing, I'll just do that carefully with a brush. Just so we can keep cruising here. See, partner's on business trip, so after work it's me and the pupper trying to do some hobby. What are you going to be working on, Riot? More of the Mechanicus stuff? What you got? Alright, this has leaves. Some of the little dangly jewelry pieces. What else is on here? It's just a pile of stuff on here. Let's see where it says work, home, paint. Same question. What do we got on the table? When I put the microwave in above the range, there wasn't enough wood cabinet to fill the gap completely. Oh, okay. So I got a piece of frosted glass to help fill the gap. Oh, I'm sorry, Morton. That would be the NIDS, wouldn't it? You said that. Streamer brain. Alright, there's that. I got some more gold and then more of the kind of ropes that they use. The hive turn's gonna be the focus, yeah, sorry. It took me a bit. We're on the page now. Hey, Asnoval, welcome in. I'm painting walls at work. Does that count? I think that counts. You know, partial credit. How are you today? Welcome in. We are painting some little lizards and a frog. Trying to get them ready. The Hive Tyrant's such a cool kit. I finally finished mine after having my army for... since 6th ed. I felt so bad because I would keep like tacking on his wings to go play games. But I never actually finished the model. So I finally finished mine. She's gonna have so much fun with it. It does some crazy damage. If it can get in there. Been lurking, came in with Mad Cat. Thanks for coming to hang out today. I appreciate that. Thank you again, Mad Cat, for the raid. No paint feels bad, man. These rifts in Guild Wars 2 won't grind themselves. Okay, we're still on the grind. Well, I hope you enjoy. I guess I'll finish your Eldari for you. Just kidding. Alright, let's do edge highlight on the stone. I need to grind probably 25k T1 essences. You get like 35 per rift. That reminds me of Final Fantasy 14. What are they called? Where you have to fly around and do them. Last time I did that was for the little yokai things. And then I, like, didn't play the game for a long time after that. Fates. The Fates. Sorry. Could not come up with the word for some reason. That's what it reminds me of. But this is for a full set of legendary obsidian armor. Well, light armor anyways. So potentially worth it, is what you're telling me. Potentially worth all this time you're putting in. Mine was just for a cat couch, so I think armor makes more sense. Ugh. Legendary armor just lets you change the stats to any stat that you want. Oh, okay. I mean, that's still cool. It still seems pretty useful. Avian, hello, how are you? Oh, you're on Eastern time? We still here, for a little bit at least. What you up to? Trying to finish more of these tiny lizards before lunch. I'm using Elementalist, Mesmer, and Necro. And then Necro is your choice there. What time is it? 12:30? Okay. That needs to dry before we can do our wash. So he's back off. I feel like he needs one more little orange highlight. So I pulled out. Where'd it go? Try Fire Dragon Bright and see if that's what I want. We're going to figure out how to sell stuff on eBay now. If you need help, Will, reach out to me on Discord. For realsies. I've been doing quite a bit. And I can help you out. Give me a message if you need it. Time to get dressed for work. Sounds good, Mousebait. Hope work goes well. Thank you for the lurk. I'm making a stack of sellable items. Do you think eBay is the better route? I like eBay because it's literally just you post it, someone buys it, you ship it out. There's no like haggling, having to post it a bunch of places. Like if you think you can sell it locally, that may be easier. I like that it's just straight up, I throw it in a box and it's gone. That's what I like about eBay. Because I don't allow, like, you can allow people to make offers and things. I don't do any of that. Mine is very much, you want it? Cool. I ship it. Gone. Depends what you, that's true. If there's already a lot of whatever you're selling, may not be as helpful. If you'd rather just do it in person locally, or like, I know like Facebook Marketplace, a lot of people use that. How do you gauge the shipping prices? eBay does it, actually. You put the size of the box that you'll be shipping it in, and it'll handle it for you. eBay makes it very easy. Will has too much backlog or getting out? Will has a bill. That is, we were talking about earlier. It's the only reason I say it. Getting that bill covered. But yeah. eBay handles a lot of the shipping stuff, which is really nice. So on eBay, give good shipping options. People will consider you over others. Yeah, you can have it to where, like, you have free shipping and cover all that. I just make them pay it, and eBay figures it all out for me. I figure if you want my stuff, you can pay the shipping. Sorry, I'm trying to figure out how much of this inside leg should be orange. I think I'm leaving too much orange is the problem. I think more of this should be blue. Welcome back, Panda. Hey, Goliath Games. I am actually, this is just silly putty that you would get in that little red plastic egg. I use it for airbrush masking, and then for today, just because they're not on a base, I've stuck them on there. How are you? What you up to today? It will not peel your paint, so if you're using it for airbrush masking, it is safe on your paint, which is why I like to use it. Alright, the inside of their tail, I also need to check. What have we done here? Okay, orange all the way up. Oops, so we're good there. Okay, trying to increase the urge. Oh, to get on the Thraka. You got this. How is, what progress do we have so far? Sorry. My brain just broke as I was trying to ask you. How far have we made it on gas? Alright, we'll get the black on his shield, and I think he is good for now. Until we can get him onto the chair itself. I think he's good. I'll do one little highlight on the spear later, but I can wait. Put him in the done for now category. Boink. What do we want to do next? I think we can now get the wash on this. We'll do that real quick. And then that, I think, is good for now. We've reached the itty-bitty stuffs portion of this commission. Which is a great feeling. Let's see, I'm doing my own Evil Sun's workup, so it's a lot of reds, black and yellow. Pretty. Yeah, let's get the gold on this for the Troglodon. But we're getting close, chat. I'm feeling pretty good about getting these and the Eldar here this week. Feels good, man. Feels real good. After feeling behind from the starter box challenge. I think like this past like week or so, I'm just like trying to shake that off for some reason. I don't know why it messed with me. Hopefully it all works for me. I think it will. I think a model like that with Gaz too gives you a lot of cool opportunities to use those colors. Such a great kit. Alright, so these, again, these are what connect the Oracle to the Troglodon, so I'll leave him in frame here. Is what I'm working on right now. It'll get wash. I don't think I have anything for these patterns in the middle. I'll take a look at our reference here to see if there's anything I can kind of pull and use. If not, we'll just leave it the gold. And then I'm kind of to basing on the little warriors, so probably start some of that today. Keep meaning to ask, do you have any pictures of the full Pathfinder kill team you did? On the link, it's only 2 of each side. I think I only did the 2, is why. I don't think I finished the full thing. Just with time. I'm trying to remember. Jezzy has them. I think I only painted the 2, though, for time. Because you don't get a whole lot of time. Yeah. Does the little gold carrier guy have a role in the tabletop, or is he decoration? Oh, he goes on the chair. So those 2 lizards we were working on. This little guy actually will slot in here. So I've kept him separate for painting. He goes right there. And then the other one we've got fits on here. So that's why I said I will get to him later, because I've got to match him with the stonework. But yeah, those 2 go there, and then he goes in here. And that's the full... your maggots, my frog? Bringing in more snacks. So that's where they'll all go when it's done. I couldn't bring myself to repaint the ones you did. Still sit on my desk. Whatever you want to do with them, Jezzy. Doesn't hurt my feelings. I just painted them for the article. Doesn't hurt my feelings. They are all yours. But yeah, so he doesn't have like, he doesn't like pop off and do anything, no. He's just there for the, on the same piece. I'm going to scoot this over. We've got a shield that got left behind for the warriors. I'm going to go ahead and get to while we're here. And then I think that might be it. I think that might be a good stopping point for today. Kind of running into, I need things to dry. I need to get some lunch. Hey, Batman, welcome in. How are ya? So what's I by that? I mean, we've been here almost 3 hours. What did you end up bringing to work on, Avian? Since you mentioned Eastern time, I know that you're traveling. What did you bring to work on? I watered that down too much. Sorry, chat. Too much on my brush. Like a diorama, very cool. Yeah, it's a really neat little piece with the frog chair. It has a lot of details. In the instructions, it kind of says to take one or the other for the little lizards, but there's nothing stopping you from putting both on. So we decided to do that for the commission. Doing good. Just about to start work. I hope work goes well today. For everyone else working along, hope the rest of Monday goes well. I will be rejoining you guys after I get lunch and work out. For more work myself. Let's see, I have the Orc Commandos to do. Oh, and Snickrot. That sounds like that's a good combo to take. Still need my Pathfinder team. I had to go grab some milliput and additional glue because I decided to build different. Alright, I'm going to take a look, see if there's anything else we can kind of work on together. Before I bail out here. I think the last thing is he's got a little like loincloth that I'm not sure if any of the others have similar. There's not a lot of cloth in the Seraphon army. So we got to pick a color for that a little bit later too. We can work on his little headdress though. Oh, I'm sorry. Just I ended up buying eBay replacements for those two. It won't go well, but that's fine. You got this. I believe. Yeah, we can work on this guy for a little bit. And then I will go get lunch. Need my energy for more frog painting. More chair painting. Let's see, tomorrow. What are we gonna have tomorrow? That's a good question. I'm gonna ask chat. Chat, do we want some more Warhammer tomorrow? Do we want some Kingdom Death? What are we feeling for tomorrow? Vote Kingdom Death. I've really enjoyed getting back to more of it with the Gambler's Chest. It's been fun. Warhammer's great, but we paint a lot of it. Kind of nice to Kingdom Death it up. Sadie also votes Kingdom Death. Okay, chat is whatever it is more, Nikki. Thank you, Jazzy. Yeah, sounds like Kingdom Death is what Chat and Sadie both want. I'll try to get something together then. See what we got. We could work on start one of our Halloween projects. We could do the Flower Night costume tomorrow. Start some early spoopy preparations. Devil Satan probably needs to stay on YouTube, but we could work on the Halloween costume. We need lurkers to tell us. Regulars, except Will. Will typically says Kingdom Death. It's true. That's okay. Lurkers continue lurking. Thank you for lurk. What are we voting for? I was just asking chat what we want to work on tomorrow. It sounds like Kingdom Death, which I can absolutely do. I don't really have anything for the NIDS just yet. Yeah. Kingdom Death it is. Yeah, Kingdom Death. That worked out nicely. Okay, we'll do that. Do you need suggestions on what to do for the commandos' fatigues? Oh, like what type of camo? I just did like the regular old... I don't even know what it's called. That's a regular old camo for mine. You could always do like the urban camo. Like the... if you wanted them to stand out a little bit more. Because you also get there's like the patchy and then the like square. I don't know what the square one is called. I think I actually would have called that urban camo, so I think I'm wrong. Whatever the square digital looking one is. Kind of neat. Is it just digital? I wasn't sure. My military camo knowledge is exactly 0, so I don't know. Purple. Oh, that's true. You could do some purple camo. Avian. If you want super stealthy orcs. That would tie into the death skulls, allow them to still be blood axes. It is just digital. Okay. I needed the Screaming Antelopes. Did you do the Screaming God? No, that one's not out yet. So that is an expansion that's coming. Yeah. That's the big, the, like, giant one. I don't remember which wave that's in. I do have some of the armor, though. I have the Screaming God armor that they release separately. I think I have both male and female for that. Yeah, there's a... now that the Gambler's Chest is out, there's a lot of stuff still in Wave 3 and 4 that we're waiting on. I'm hoping to get some more of my core stuff done before all that gets here, so... we'll see how that works out for me. So yeah, I've got all those expansions coming too. What watches do you use on your metallics? What I'm using right now, if you like it, is Agrax. So this is Agrax over Retributor Gold. If you want to go with a bit of a cooler gold, you can do Null Oil over it. If you want a warmer gold, you can do Reichland over it, which is really nice. Another really neat combo is purple over gold. So it kind of depends what vibe you're going for. But yeah, Agrax is usually the one I use the most. That's kind of a good go-to. And then if you're looking for a very specific, then I kind of change it up. I'm I'm tempted by something in Gambler's Chest. Is eBay worth it as a significant price hike for individual? I haven't looked for a Gambler's Chest. I'm not sure. I feel like there are a lot of people. I will say you probably have a good chance because there are a lot of people who backed it however many years ago and are now no longer interested. So I know that some people have been selling bits of it. But as far as like markup, I'm not sure. Not looked at it specifically. But you may actually have a chance finding some of the stuff you want because of that. What are you looking at, Avian? Just curious. Speaking of Gambler's Chest, if you guys would like to see my unboxing, we were talking unboxing earlier, that's on my YouTube. I also posted the Honorable Berserker from Gambler's Chest on my socials this morning. So if you'd like to see little totally not guts from Berserk, he is up on my Twitter, Instagram, and TikTok today. You guys want to help me out with a like, a comment, a retweet, all that good stuff. Thank you, thank you. I really appreciate it. But he is up now. We have also worked on the Crimson Crocodile. That is in the VODs on YouTube if you want to see that. I've seen a decent amount of individual pieces on eBay and full chests for like 300, yeah. Individual pieces seem decent priced. Even on regular Kickstarter with not years-long wait times, there are people that are immediately trying to flip stuff. Yeah, when you have to wait 5+ years, yeah. Kind of wish now I'd been on a 5,000 backer on OG Kingdom Death to get a copy of everything. Yeah. I consider myself lucky. I hopped in. I was a late backer for the second Kingdom Death. And I was able to get everything before they had to increase prices for like shipping and stuff. So I consider myself lucky there. But I'll be getting all the other expansions coming. I don't even have the base, and I was tempted at 300. It's a lot of stuff. It is a lot of like, I know some people get the sticker shock looking at the, like, the price of the first box and things, but, like, with how much stuff you get in it, I think it makes sense. Between the content, the miniatures, everything. It's a lot. Alright, chat. I think we're at a good stopping point. This is, I'll continue to work on this little guy. Tomorrow, I will try to find something fun Kingdom Death to work on. Because I'm going to keep working on these guys today and see where I get. So today will be these guys. And I've also got our custom Jane Czar, who's in that weird middle stage right now, but we'll get her worked up. So this little oracle will go here. And that'll be our Troglodon. With little oracle. And then the frog chair, I'll get that back together so you guys can see it. And in case Lore Master wants to check it out after stream, he'll go, he doesn't want to slot in for some reason. He goes there-ish. Well, I'll go there, and this will go over here. So there is our frog chair also coming along. But we got a lot of stuff done. So thank you so much, everyone, for coming to hang out while we continue to work on this project. We'll be back with Kingdom Death tomorrow. And, yeah, if you guys want to come hang out in between streams, we do have our Discord. I'll throw that in one more time. Trying to get a game together on Tabletop Sim Final Decision. Hit up Black Friday. Gotcha. Yeah, I need to look into it more. I haven't had a chance just yet. But that would be nice. Hey, Negative Christmas, welcome in. All hunters have watched Golden Demon. Nice. Come join me for some lizards. But if you guys want to come join in between streams, we're on Discord. I'll share the socials one more time in case you want to follow there. Go check out Little Guts. And YouTube. We have revamped our YouTube. I've been putting our VODs and some shorts and all that good stuff over there. So make sure to give us a follow over there. We've also been doing our Wednesday streams there. So yeah, we're wrapping up for today, but thank you so much for coming by. Hopefully we can catch you next time. I am going to look for someone to raid, so hang tight for me. Otherwise, I'll let you guys know in the chat. Thank you so much for all the support. I love you guys, and I will see you tomorrow. Bye-bye.